Hey YouTube, it's Rob, Chesapeake Picker here. It is Friday evening. I've had a couple slower sales days, but we still got some stuff moving out. So I'm going to show you what sold over the last couple days. All right, so the first thing we got up here, I sold the other one of those Brother ink cartridges I had. This one expired in 2018. Of course, that description that's in my description, but you know, keep an eye out if you're going out and you're picking or you're at garage sales and you see this stuff. People get rid of these things all the time and they're fine. They put these expiration dates on them for whatever reason. Maybe they're not going to last as long, maybe they're going to dry up earlier, but you know, ink's expensive and people pick it up. So I bought this for I think 98 cents and I sold it for $12.99 with free shipping. Cost me just over $3 to ship it out, so that's a nice profit on that. All right, next up, got another one of those wrestlers. This is Kane, the Big Red Machine. Kane here sold for $19.95 with free shipping. Again, about $3 to send that out. So I've already tripled my money on that box of toys. All right, so up in my store, I had 2 DVD box sets. I was trying to list these separately, and I didn't pay for either one of these. I'd gotten these from, I think my mother-in-law gave them to us. It was 24 seasons 3 and 4, kind of an odd mixing there. So I had them listed separately for $3.99, and I had them, they were some of the first things I put up in my store when I started selling about a couple months ago, again, full time, and nobody was looking at them. They weren't moving, just kept sitting there. So I was at the thrift store the other day and I saw seasons 1 and 2, each for $1 each, same show, 24. So I picked those up to see if I could try to lot it together. So came home, changed the listing, and for a $2 investment, I sold them the next day for $15 plus shipping. So it cost me $2, took 2 things I already had, lotted it together, made it a nice deal, made it pretty profitable. Those went out medium mail. Took one of those Girl Scout cookie boxes and Frankenboxed that thing together to make it work. Because that was a little over 4 pounds, but medium mail's cheap, ships out for like $4. Buyer paid for that, so no worries there. Another one of my thrift store finds, I got these Nike Hurley dry fit golf shorts. I had put these up yesterday. I put them up for $17.88, I think, with free shipping, and I had them up individually, and I got a message from a buyer, offered me $30 for both. Being that I had just put them up about 20 minutes prior, I wasn't really willing to make like a $6 loss on that, so I countered back at $32, free shipping, and those both went out. So I spent $6 on them, and it cost me about $7 to ship out, and we sold them for $32, so nice little profit on those. Sold another one of those books, The Outsiders, $1.99, medium mail, quick to ship out. This one here is from our private collection. This is a Wii Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I was just thinking about taking my separate Wii games and making into a lot because some of them hadn't moved. I'd sold a couple, but some hadn't moved. But then this one did sell for full asking price, $3 plus shipping. Not a big sale, but hey, it's out. This is another one of my private collections here. This is going out today. You might be noticing a theme when it comes to stuff that I'm selling that's mine. We have Star Wars Droids. This is a VHS copy from way back in the day. Been holding on to this for I don't know how long, but hey, it works great. I don't even have a VCR anymore. So threw this up there. I got an offer on it today for $2.50 plus shipping. I had it for $2.99, so I went ahead and accepted that. All right, next up I got these Brooks Adrenaline Dts 18s. Picked these up for $6.98 from the thrift store, and they went out for $34.99 plus shipping. These are just a little bit too big, but these are the shoes I wear because I tell you, I got flat feet my whole life here, and I've got arch problems and stuff, and these things are great. They hold up a long time, and they've really made a difference for me being up on my feet as a nurse all day. I got another wrestler going out. This is Rey Mysterio. Gonna package him up in a 8x6x4 box, bubble wrap that, ship him out. This is going for $13. with free shipping. So another $10 on that. Next up, I got a set of Elvis records. A lot of these together. I think Elvis, you might think that he's a big record seller, but they made so many records of his, and there's so many out in the market that they don't really sell all that great for all that big money unless there's something special about them. So a lot of these together, and I had them up for, I think, $17.99, and I got an offer of $15, and I went ahead and accepted that. So this is going out $15 plus shipping. And then the last thing we got going out, this was another find from the thrift store the other day. I got a whole bunch of sports t-shirts. I'm not really big into marketing clothes because clothes tend to sit for a while. But you know what does move is Disney characters, Looney Tunes characters, and sports stuff. So like I said, I sold those golf shorts pretty quickly, and just about everything I got was either Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers, sports related, or some Star Wars as well. Not going into my private collection, but I do have one that I'm sure you'll see in a future video that I picked up. So I sold this Baltimore Orioles t-shirt. Nothing special on this, just an orange t-shirt, nice big logo on that. Put this up today for $8.99 plus shipping, and that sold within about an hour. All right, so I'm gonna go through a couple questions that I got from viewers on the channel. The first one I got here is from Ken. He said, I'm from Smithfield, reselling as well. Why did you start reselling again and making YouTube videos? So I've been on and off with the reselling for a long time. I think I really started right after I was still in college to get my business degree, and my wife and I both attended at the same time. We were paying double. We had all these books, so I started selling those, and they were moving really well. This was like back in 07, when eBay wasn't quite as flooded as it is now. So I'd buy a book for like 150 bucks, turn around, sell it for 90 a week later after I was done using it. It was great. Got to, got a little bit of a taste of that reselling, so I decided to start going through all my old stuff. So I went through the attic and found a whole bunch of old toys, Transformers, G.I. Joes, all that kind of stuff. I sold all that, probably made over $1,000 just selling some old toys that had been sitting around. And then a couple years go by, started in nursing school, and then in the middle of nursing school, my wife and I decided to open up a kids resale shop. So I did consignment. That was a wholly consignment thing. I went out and sourced at garage sales and stuff like that and bought a lot of things in like big old lots, but I did most of my stuff in there. And then, if you've ever started a business, it takes a little while to get things going. So I dipped back into eBay and I started selling stuff on there. We ran that store for a couple years until we shut down when we moved to Virginia. And then when I came here, we still had a lot of inventory. There was a lot of stuff that I still had, like things of my kids, hangers, shelving, racks, all kinds of stuff. And I did a lot of Craigslisting on that. And then I think I was just on YouTube one day, just messing around, and I came across, I think it was John the Cincinnati Picker. If you haven't checked him out, you definitely should. The guy's the master. I started watching his garage selling and flipping videos for whatever reason up late, and I kind of got hooked back into it, and I decided to give it a go. I kept watching videos, Lonnie, Harry Tornado, Pete the Craigslist Hunter, the list goes on. And I started doing some sourcing there, and I just decided I wanted to turn this into a side hustle. I got 4 kids. I want to be able to afford some nicer things. I enjoy it. It's a great hobby. Gives me something to do. The kids are getting older now, so it is nice to have that extra little outlet on something I can do and turn it into a profit, pay for cars, pay for, college, do whatever, and then have fun on the side. It's thrilling to go out and source and find something and then make that sale, something I've always enjoyed. I think the first time I actually turned around and flipped something was really on Craigslist. I was driving home and I saw these like 4 really nice chairs that somebody had set up for garbage pickup. So I brought them home and I sold them like 2 days later on Craigslist for like $75. So, you know, I've been in and out, but now I've decided to step back into it, not full-time because I'm not leaving my job at the hospital, but definitely more along the lines of a second gig that may, who knows, someday turn into the primary gig. You know, I'll retire one day from nursing, but I can do this until I can't walk around anymore. Another question I got here. This is from Jeff. He says, you have a lot of nice finds. And then he says, what video editing software do you use? So I edit all my videos on my phone right now. It was Adobe Premiere Rush. It's like $5, I'm $4.99 a month. Download that and I'm able to edit the videos pretty quickly on there. So at least for right now, I'm shooting my videos on my iPhone and I'm editing them on my phone as well. So one-stop shop in there. Okay, so tomorrow's Saturday. I got to work on Saturday, so I'm not going to be doing any sourcing then, unless for some reason they say they don't need me, which, hey, I'm fine with that. I can make some extra money. And then Sunday, I'm going out with a friend from work who wants to learn how to do some flipping. So we're going to go out and do that together and probably hit up some garage sales or thrift stores as we find them. So guys, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. That really helps me out. Lets me know if I should keep doing this. Please give me a comment, a question down there, anything that you want to see, anything you'd like me to do in the show, any questions that you have that haven't been answered by someone else, I'm more than happy to do so. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.